How's it going, guys? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Okay, another day, another dollar. All right, guys. Yesterday, before I start the stream here over in the premium, yesterday we ended up catching actually two trades, allowing me to make about $900 or so. I think like 920 on the day. So I'm gonna take the rest of this week pretty easy. Which obviously today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. But yeah, we'll see what the market has in store for us today. All right, guys. Now. Coming to market open, obviously we're selling off. I'm about to start the stream over here in the premium. I do have some announcements to make. I am doing a new program here for my community, in which you guys can make money for helping me grow. Pretty much just word of mouth, pretty much just telling your friends, family about trading if you want to put them on with trading. So I'll talk about it more now once I start the stream over here in the premium, but just so you guys have an idea. All right, guys. But yeah, coming to market open, we're selling off quite a bit. So let's go ahead and start up the stream over here in the premium and get it started. All right, guys. But yeah, let's see what we got going on here. All right, let me start it up real quick. Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Hopefully you guys are doing good. And yeah, let's get this started. Let's get started. Okay, so let me start up the screen share over here. Window projector right there. And yeah, let's pretty much get started. Now, first things first. All right. A lot of you guys are joining, which is pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but pretty much what I was gonna say was okay. Today I was planning on doing commentary, but yeah, I told you guys last week that doing commentary is literally a headache. It's more of a headache than than anything else. So I want to stop doing just main commentary days. Like if I ever want to do a commentary day, I'll just stay cash and that's it. You know what I mean? And the reason I say this is because I'm sure you guys saw the market yesterday. The markets yesterday were literally insane. I mean, we're talking 200 points off open. And then if you guys are using the indicator, it caught a few 100-point trades, which the one that I ended up catching for myself during the PM session was about 165 points. Obviously, I didn't hold all the way. I held for like 60-ish points, allowing me to make about $900 on the day yesterday. And then mix that with the trade that we caught on Tuesday, which was like a $400 winning day, I think $300 or so. I'm pretty good on the week, pretty much is what I'm trying to tell you guys. So instead of me doing commentary today and staying cash, what I'm gonna do is I'm pretty open to risking a little bit in the markets. Not too much, but I do want to give you guys some trades, super clean, super clear, and so we can all catch something together. So I've thought about it. Instead of doing commentary trades, I'll just try to take trades with super little risk, like maybe like 3 contracts. If it works out, I make something. If it doesn't, then I probably lost like 100, $200, nothing crazy. So I'm willing to do that. You know what I mean? So if today, I was planning on just doing some ideas, but no, I'll get on. All right. Now if we make some money today, then I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. You know what I mean? Maybe I take it easy. You know what I mean? Maybe I take it easy. All right. But anyways, let's get this started. Now, before I get started, let me go ahead and start my YouTube stream. What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? Now, I do have some stuff to talk about with you guys that I know you guys would love. I kind of want to save it for a little bit later in the stream. Obviously, let's focus on the markets first. But it's something that you guys can make a lot of money with. And long story short, it's affiliates. You know what I mean? I'm starting up an affiliate program, where I'm giving you guys most of the money for the premium. I don't really care. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now here, let me go ahead and start the YouTube stream here. Let me kind of just put it out really fast, guys. Let me put it out in here. Is this the right link? I think it is. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, there we go. And put out in my server as well. There we go. Okay. But yeah, in the meantime, while we sell off a little bit here, let me kind of just prepare all the streams and everything. Let me make sure everything is running up correctly. Because yeah, we're dumping a little bit. We definitely have some interesting price action on the 5-minute time frame that we could probably get something going from. Yeah. Oof. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. 6, 7 dump. Okay. Nice. Make sure I got the notification. Put it out here as well. There you go. Okay. Anyways, okay. So now that I finally put that I'm live on YouTube here, yeah. Okay. I guess let's start off by talking about with the markets. Wait, let me see. Someone said here, what about the lecture in the premium? Is it the same or anything else? The premium. Okay, there you go. Anyways, okay. So yeah, we're definitely selling off coming into market open. We're definitely doing something now. I did see for a split second. I don't have the chat open, but I did see someone say that ES was pumping, which it looks like it is, honestly. Yeah, it's definitely not selling off the same as NQ. So yeah, we'll see how today goes, because you guys know typically when we have an SMT like this, it's not the best sign. But on the bright side, we can definitely see that NQ is definitely a lot stronger and a lot more interesting to a downside than ES is even to the upside, right? So yeah, ES is definitely leading something today for sure. Yeah, oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we're selling off quite a bit here. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try to give you guys a nice read here in the market. I was gonna try to talk about more the 5 minute time frame here, because obviously we have a huge fair value gap here. But before I do that, we're gonna focus on the 15-minute time frame for a split second. Let me see. Yeah, just delete. There you go. Now, okay, so there's a lot going on, so I have to kind of regroup my thoughts here, and see what I want to talk about first. Because what I was gonna say is, guys, coming into market open, obviously we have a beautiful selling candle, which obviously created a very, very nice imbalance that we can definitely use to our advantage. We just finished taking out the drawn liquidity at the nearest low at 25,659. Wait, hold on, let me see. Okay, well, we're having this issue where a lot of you guys can't hear. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yes, yes. Okay, you guys can hear me? You guys can hear me? Okay. Real quick. Wait. Okay, stop typing yes. Stop typing yes. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna fix it for you guys. One sec. Okay. I have to fix it for the people that can't hear me. Let me kind of like copy. I have to be quick because, bro, the markets are selling off, and I can't be caught up with people that are having Discord issues. Okay. Anyways, so right now, looking at the market selling off currently, what we can see here, or what we can look to do, is, okay, we have a lot of volatility, right? We know that we have a lot of selling pressure. Hopefully today is more of a day where we have the selling pressure and instant momentum, because you guys know on Tuesday and yesterday we had volume, but we had no momentum. Like, with the market didn't know where it wanted to go with all the given volume, right? So coming into market open, what we can look to do is two things. Obviously, either upside or downside. All right. Now, what I mean by this is this level. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take off my jacket, bro. It's super hot. But what I was gonna say is, right now we can see that price actually ended up taking out this level of liquidity here at 2659. Not only that, but we also just retraced into a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Now, from this bullish fair value gap, we just saw that we bounced off the exact midpoint with a lot of buying pressure. If you look at the 5-minute time frame, a huge red to green candle. And not only that, but we're also now confirming not really confirming, but we're getting a D-Will sweep from 25,659. Obviously, this is just happening right now, so we're not gonna be like, oh my god, guys, we're bullish off the bat. No. We're gonna get an idea of what we want to see. We're gonna see how price holds for the next few seconds, maybe next few minutes, right? If price able to steadily hold above 25,659 with the given buying pressure that we have right now, we can for sure look for some longs into the, obviously, London high up here with the other highs that we have above with the fair value gaps and everything. All right, this can be a very, very nice trade that we can go ahead and catch. Now, if we don't end up holding above 25,659, then obviously you guys know the deal. We will have a bearish bias since price isn't able to sweep the nearby liquidity. And if we're able to not sweep the nearby liquidity, then we can pretty much look to inverse this gap here. Not this one, but this one, because obviously if we inverse this one, then we won't really have that much time to, we won't have much of a price target. Now, the thing is, I don't know if we're going to hold this 5-minute gap here. We have 40 seconds left in this candle, but the thing is, we have a lot of buying pressure. I'm sure we probably have something on the 1-minute time frame that we can look to inverse. But I don't really want to rush it all that much, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if we can get there. Here, let me take off my jacket real quick. But yeah, price looks very volatile today. A lot more than yesterday, and today we barely have news. I do know that we have a red folder at 10 in the morning, so we have to be careful with that. But yeah, I'm gonna see what we can get here, guys. And yeah, let's see what we can kind of cook up here. Obviously, the market is still, it's kind of a doji candle, so I can't really tell you guys what we want to see off the rip yet. But I definitely do have an idea of what to expect, especially now that the 5 minute candle actually ended up closing. Let's see if we can actually break above the previous candle high, and if we're able to do that, then we can definitely be a little bit more bullish into a DOL sweep, into a bullish bias, into potentially even longs to the upside. Now, like I said, guys, today, if you guys are going to be watching my screen share, you guys might notice that I'm probably going to be sizing a lot less than what I usually do. Like I said, I'm already very, very green on the week, and I wasn't really planning on trading at all today, but I kind of want to move on from doing commentary trades. I don't enjoy doing them. They're more of a headache most of the time because a lot of you guys maybe don't even understand it. So instead of doing commentary and just giving you guys trade ideas, I'm going to take the trades just with a very, very light size, which just means that, I'll be in the trade with you guys. And if it goes green, I'll make money. But if it goes red, I probably won't really make much. I also won't make much either. But it's just something so I can catch the trade live with you guys. And it's a lot more understanding is what I'm trying to say. All right, guys. So yeah, if anything out today, I'll probably do like 3 contracts. Like I said, I'm not really looking to make $1 million, maybe like $100, $200. I'll be happy with it because I'm already super green on the week. All right, guys. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right, now, obviously, if you guys want to go ahead and size light today. Now, before I say anything, today might be one of those days where we might have to size less with a extended stop loss because obviously you guys are seeing the market right now. It is moving very aggressive. So today's that type of day where, yeah, 35-point stop loss sounds like a lot, but it's really not. You know what I mean? One little pullback and you're out of the game. You know what I mean? You would have to look for a re-entry. So today, if anything, since most of our price targets here is a 50-point price target, we can pretty much just do like a 1-to-1. So we could do 50-point risk, 50-point price target. Just so we can have the trade breathing a little bit more. And obviously, guys, it is so simple. You might be wondering, dude, 50-point stop loss, that's insane. I'm gonna put my account. No. Relax. Pretty much what that means is just size less and give the trade more room to breathe. You know what I mean? So yeah. But so far, obviously, I'm not really looking at a bullish bias just yet. Yeah, a second ago we had a green candle, but right now we're kind of flipping it back to red. So like I said, we're kind of dancing around this level of liquidity here at 25,659. So obviously, we're kind of still waiting for a reaction. Do we want to hold above it? Do we want to hold below it? Where's the buying pressure? Where's the selling pressure? Whichever one steps first and whichever setup we get to first, obviously, we'll look to take it. Now, like I said before, like 2 minutes ago, if we end up holding below 659, which is what we're doing right now, obviously we're going to be looking for shorts with a bearish bias. But where exactly are we going to take the setup? Because if you're looking at my screen share right now, you guys are probably seeing 3 gaps here that you might be like, what the hell am I looking at? Well, if we go ahead and take shorts, we're probably going to be taking shorts off of this gap here, not this one up here. And I know, yeah, we can inverse it and everything. But the thing is, if we inverse this gap and we shoot down 15, not even 15, 10 points down, we can bounce off this fair value gap before we get any price target points. And we can also just reverse from this next fair value gap here. So if we want to be a little bit more safe here, and obviously get a good entry with barely any restrictions, I would rather us inverse this gap here, we take shorts, and then we target this down here. Now, it might not be the best risk reward, but it's definitely a lot better than this here. All right, and yeah, we're getting a little bit more selling pressure, so let's kind of lock in a little bit here. I need to lock in a little bit here because, yeah, we're dumping, and I gotta type up this alert a little bit. So let me get to doing this, guys. 1 second. But yeah, I'm gonna delete this gap here since I'm not even gonna use it in the first place. But yeah, our main price target, I would say, would just be this low right here, which I'm assuming is a London low. So we could target the fair value gap at 25,562.75. Then we can look to target 25,483.75, and then our final price target would be at 25,446 on the dot, pretty much. Right, that's if we sell off. Keep that in mind, guys. Right now, I'm just kind of preparing my ideas and everything. But yeah, 43 points on the 15-minute time. And ES is also starting to sell off a lot more. Whoa, okay. Yeah, ES is starting to sell off a lot more here. So let me see what I can cook up, guys. Obviously, I'm still kind of getting my thoughts grouped up here. And obviously, we're still waiting on the market to really tell us something. Now, if we don't find a trade by like 9:53, 9:55, we do have, I think it's called PCE, red folder news coming out at 10. This can either be very volatile or it just does nothing in the markets. So we have to see. All right, guys. Now, I really don't understand. No, you might get you have to get used to me saying this entire week, because yeah, this entire week has been pretty tricky to trade. So you might hear me saying I don't understand why we're doing this. You know, it makes no sense. But yeah, what I was gonna say was it doesn't really make sense as to why we sold off so hard just to bounce up pretty much the whole sell off that we just had. So far no DO sweep yet, so we're still technically bearish. Maybe it's a pullback into lower. Who knows? Maybe on the 1 minute time frame. But yeah, so far right now, as long as we hold below 659, we're bearish. Bearish into the inverse of this 15-minute gap to then target 562 for a quick scalp, and then we hold runners into the main two price targets, which will be down here and down here. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much the game plan right now. Now, one thing I will tell you guys is if we end up getting a trade today, like soon or whatever, mid trade, I am going to be talking about the new affiliate program that I am working on, or not working on. I already kind of published it. I just have to make the channel public. But I do feel like it, you know, a lot of you guys already helped me a lot by, you know, maybe tell your friends and all that stuff. Like, hey, like I want to be on with trading. Check out this guy. You know, he teaches whatever. So this time for the help, I kind of want to give you guys most of the sell for the premium. If they end up joining the premium, you know, for the live trading or the education or whatever, I want to give you guys most of the sell. All right. I feel like it's pretty fair, you know, for the help. I don't really do social media, so I don't really have a way to really expand my community. So yeah, I really can't do it without you guys. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a pretty fair way. You know, you guys help me, I help you. So yeah. Anyways. Let's see. So right now we're still getting a little bit more selling here. Once again, I'll get back into the affiliate thing that I'm publishing today. If we end up getting a trade, you know what I mean. But right now, obviously, let's focus more on the charts because that's what we're all here for, you know. But yeah, today I'm probably gonna be using more of a 45 to 50 point stop loss. So obviously, you guys know what that means. Size less, all right. Size less, size less, size less. It's the smartest thing to do here. Obviously, don't be trading full size with a 50 point stop loss. That is not gonna end well. You know what I mean. But yeah, now we're breaking past some previous candle lows, so we're definitely getting some selling pressure, which is a really good sign. To see if we're able to obviously get this inverse here, which if we are, then obviously I'll be looking for some shorts. So let me see. Okay, so 639 will be there. But yeah, no, we're getting a little bit more aggressive momentum today. One second. Definitely getting a little bit more aggressive selling momentum today, which is obviously beautiful. It will just allow us to catch a trade a lot earlier and a lot smoother than, you know, the previous trades that we've caught, which still worked out, obviously. But, you know, I mean, it will just be less stressful. All right. But yeah, once again, guys, for those that might have joined, I am going to be sizing very light today. I wasn't even planning on trading, but I'm going to do like 3 contracts just so I can get the trade with you guys and actually alert the trade so it's easy and clean to read. All right, guys. But yeah, right now we're getting quite a bit of selling pressure. So obviously start locking in, start focusing on the charts here. And yeah, so let me make sure I have all my price targets. So 562, which would be the first one. Then we have 25483. Okay, now one thing I will tell you guys is I know a lot of you guys, you know, you guys like to wait for a 1-to-1 all the time. If you're gonna take this trade, make sure you take something at 562 if we do end up hitting it, just because it is a very bearish fair value. I mean, very bullish fair value gap that we can bounce from and reverse from. So I don't want you guys having a green trade turning red. So please take something if we do end up taking it. All right, guys. But yeah, hover over the sell button here. We're about to enter here. We're about to get the inverse. Okay, I'm gonna try out some shorts here, guys. All right, I'm in shorts here. I don't want to get too late of an entry, so I got an entry at 25,582. 25,582. Remember, I'm gonna be sizing 3 micros today. Like I said, I'm not really looking to risk much nor make much. I just want to try to catch a trade live with you guys. So yeah. All right, obviously you guys can size what you want, but just try to size a little bit lighter because obviously, you know, I don't want you guys oversizing on a trade like this. I mean, with the stop loss this wide. All right. So yeah, just be a little bit careful. But yeah, remember guys, we're gonna be looking to take some profits at like 562 or around the 562 area. I just don't want you guys getting stopped out. Let's say for example, we take the inverse here, we sell off, we see lower, we hit the fair value gap here, and we're green, right? I don't want you guys being like, oh, but I'm not a 1-to-1, or I don't like the profits. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep holding in an area where we not only have a level of liquidity, but we are also inside of a bullish fair value gap in which we can also reverse from. All right, guys. So please don't be that dumb. All right, guys. Obviously, take profits when the market is telling you. All right. Now, once again, the last time I'm gonna say, please do not compare my profits to yours today. Obviously, I'm sizing very light, so I'm not gonna be making much. But you know, okay. So guys, the price target just got hit here, so obviously look to take something. All right, guys. I'm gonna take my profits there. I got my share of the market, but yeah. All right, guys. Now, we did hit the price target, so let me type it up here. Once again, guys, I told you guys, take something here. I don't care if you guys are little green, very green, whatever. Take something there because it is a big risk in the market reversing. All right, guys. And I don't want anyone saying, oh, but that was green, now I'm red. No, I told you guys many times. PT1 was that right there. All right, guys. If you guys haven't already, please scale here, guys. Please scale something here. I'm telling you guys this for a reason. Please scale here. I'm telling you guys this for a reason. All right. Yeah, really nice trade. Now, before you guys get off, please don't get off yet. Hold on, guys. Hold up. All right. Let me put out this alert first, real quick. There you go. Okay. So what I was going to talk about, while you guys possibly still hold this trade, or maybe you guys took full profits or whatever. All right, guys. Now, let me go ahead and actually do this all live with you guys. So pretty much what I'm going to do, one thing, guys, I'm still going to be watching the charts. I have it on my other monitor, so don't worry if you guys are still going to hold this trade. Now, real quick. So I'm going to make the channel public literally right now. Let me actually do that right now, actually. Hold on. And by the way, guys, wait, there's so much going on. Okay, if you guys are green from this trade, which everyone should be green, we hit the price target fair and square. What's it called? If you guys want to go ahead and post your profits over in the prop channel, go ahead. It was a quick scalp, pretty quick and easy trade. All right, straightforward and all that good stuff. Now, let me kind of put this public real quick. Okay, so pretty much, okay, so let me explain it to you guys real quick. All right, guys. So, pretty much what's going on here is I made a channel over here that's called Become an Affiliate. All right, so it's gonna be super simple. You go to WAP, you get your link, and it's as simple as that. All right, guys. Obviously, I put all the steps here on how to do it, the links you need, and everything. But the way that I'm gonna do it is, like I said, I don't really care all that much about the money. I just want to grow the community and help as many people as I can. So, in order for me to do that, as you guys can see here, this is how much I'll be paying if you guys use the link and actually, have people join with your link. So for the monthly premium, you guys know I typically always do it for $50. So for literally everything that I have here, I'm gonna give you guys 70%. I don't really care. I mean, a lot of people yesterday were telling me, like a lot of my friends were telling me that 70% is a lot, but I mean, I'm sure it will motivate you guys to try to do it at least. So yeah. So for the monthly, if you get like a friend or a family or someone that you're trying to put on to trading, or if they're asking you to help them put on to trading, if you give them the link, you can get $35 for literally one sale. So 70% of the $50, or the 3-month you can get $105 for one sale, or the lifetime, which is $350 for one sale. So I'm giving you literally most of the thing. Like I promise you guys, I don't care. All right, now for the monthly, it's the same case. 25. Now I know with 70% of 25 isn't much, but it's something. You know what I mean? Which will be $17.50 for one sale, and then obviously the lifetime for the indicator, which is $250. You can get $175 for the sale. So I'm pretty much giving you everything. All right, like I said, I just kind of want to grow the community. That's my main purpose right now. So yeah, now real quick, I'm gonna post an announcement here because I literally had it over here. And by the way, let me catch up with the channel. Let me make sure you guys are doing good. All right, great trade, 100%, bro, 100%. No scale. Oh yeah, you guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna be focusing on people that I told you guys a million times scale at the price target. I know it wasn't much. It was about 30 points, which is still enough, but it definitely was a point in reversal where the market can definitely reverse. All right, so yeah. Anyways. So yeah, let me kind of just put out this announcement really fast, guys. 1 second here. 1 second. Yeah, I feel like this is like the best thing I could do. In terms of an update, like I talked about it yesterday with you guys. I feel like I've done everything. In the hold on, let me kind of add this here. Hold on, guys. 1 sec. Okay, so I'm gonna explain everything in the announcements here. And I'm gonna tell you guys what channel to click on and everything. But yeah, let me just post it here. So, boom. Now, I messed it up. Whatever. If you guys want to obviously try it out, go to the announcements channel right here, and then you can just click on this thing right here, and it'll take you to the thing. And if you guys want to obviously participate in it, here, I'm going to do like a little react just so I know who's trying to participate. So if you guys want to try it out, quickly go to the announcement channel, click on the heart right here. And then, what's it called? Just where it says checkout, become an affiliate, get paid. This is pretty much how you get your link and everything. All right. So if you guys want to help out and all that good stuff, and keep most of the profits, then by all means, get your link. You know what I mean? It's pretty easy. You pretty much just click on this link right here, WAP/Blasters Trades Premium / affiliates. And then it will say like, hey, do you want to register to become an affiliate? Just put yes, register. And that's it. You get your own link. All right, guys. Then you'll see this page. You scroll down and then you'll see this right here. Pretty much what you're going to get. And then where it says affiliate link, you just copy this and you just share it. And then anyone that gets it, you keep most of the sale. All right, guys. But yeah. Now, I don't think this trade hit the stop loss, right? Did it? I don't think it did. Let me check. For the people that didn't go break even. Yeah, no, it never hit the stop loss. Okay, well, I guess that's that. But yeah. Now let me catch up with the chat because I haven't read it. There's so much going on today, guys. But yeah, once again, before I completely move on from the topic, if you guys obviously want to go ahead and participate or give it a try, just go here, click on the little heart emoji here. If you're gonna try it out, and then where it says check out, become affiliate, whatever, just click this, and then boom, you can get your link right here. All right, guys. If you want to help out, of course. All right. But yeah, other than that, let me go ahead and catch up with the chat and let's catch up back with the markets and the trades. All right, guys, this is awesome. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you. Can you do one more trade? Unfortunately, nah. I mean, well, we caught our trade for the day. I mean, this trade is still active if you never removed your stop loss from where it was, which was at 639. The trade we're still dumping a little bit here, and we could probably see lower. Now, if you might want another trade, then you could possibly just look for an inverse of this gap here into lower into the price target. I'm not gonna be taking it because, like I said, I wasn't even planning on trading today. I still did with a very light size, and I got something. But I'm not trying to just overdo it just because some people might not have caught the trade. Now, for the people that are green on this trade, which should be most, if not all of you guys, if you guys are green, obviously go ahead and post your profits on the prop channel. I feel like this trade was pretty simple to alert. Like it was pretty straightforward. We got the inverse with very strong selling pressure, and we went straight into the price target with no pullbacks. So yeah, like I said, most people should be green today, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys want to go ahead and post your profits over here in the profit channel, just click on this link right over here, in profits, and then just go ahead and click this, and that's it. I mean, commentary, no. Like I said, I'm not really planning on doing commentary anymore. It does more harm than good. I feel like a lot of you guys actually get confused rather than make money from it. So like I said, starting today, today I was planning on doing commentary, but instead of doing commentary and just showing you guys trade ideas, I will just take the trade just with a very light size to the point where if it gets stopped out, I wouldn't care. But if it works out, then I'll make something extra for the week. So yeah. All right, guys. But yeah, hopefully you guys understood behind this trade as to why I was stressing, telling you guys scale at this area, although it might not be much, which actually it was. We got about 30 points depending on your entry. Yeah, about 35 points depending on your entry. So you definitely saw a lot of green behind that first price target. But the reason I told you guys to scale here was because it's not only a level of liquidity, but it is also a bullish rally gap. And by the way, we're still selling off. But it is a bullish rally gap in which the market can take out the liquidity and bounce right back up and stop you out. All right, guys. So obviously, I don't want a 35 point trade going from green to red and you guys complaining about it. So I told you guys, scale, scale, scale. I don't care how much you're green, take something. All right. Remember, if the market is telling you to take profits at a certain area, you have to do it, and then you can't complain if you don't do it, and it reverses on you. The market literally told you, to take it. All right. So that's why I told you guys look to scale around the 562 area in which we hit, and that's why a lot of you guys are green, which I'm seeing in the profit channel. All right. Now, real quick, is anyone still holding by chance? If so, type a quick one in the chat just so I know if you guys are holding the trade still. One. And if so, for the people still holding, are you guys doing runners or are you guys in full? Because yeah, I'm seeing a lot of you guys are still in. Let me see. Blast, what did you see that made you increase your stop loss to 50 points? Super simple. What has the I'm gonna ask you, Burr. I want to answer from you and you only. Actually, anyone can answer. But okay, this entire week, explain the markets this week. Right? Has it been slow? Has it been fast? Has it been aggressive? Has it been crazy? Exactly. Just like how Corset and Fernie and Human and Burr. Exactly. Very aggressive, very volatile, volatility and huge wicks. Exactly. So think about it. if we're using a 30-point stop loss or a 35-point stop loss in today's market, when each and every single candle is averaging 50 or more points, what do you think will happen? Well, you enter and you get one little pullback, and you guys know, with the 35-point stop loss on a normal market, yeah, pullbacks are normal. 15-point, 20-point pullback, shit happens, right? The market's not going to be perfect every time, but at least we can afford that pullback. In this type of market, if you get a pullback, matter of fact, let me show you guys. If we get a pullback in this type of market, here we got a perfect entry. We got a pullback. This pullback was 73 points. All right, this was double our stop loss. All right, so obviously in this type of market, and by the way, we're still selling off a little bit here. In this type of market, guys, a 35-point stop loss will not save you. In fact, a 35-point stop loss in this type of market will actually cause more harm than good. Because let's say, for example, you see a perfect trade, you see a perfect setup, you see everything perfect. You take the trade, everything looks lined up, but you get one pullback. This means that you're making yourself go red for no reason, and then you have to re-enter with a heavier size to not only make everything back, but also make more for obviously having a winning trade. So how do you fix this in this type of situation? Well, when you notice the market be very, very volatile and have this type of condition, pretty much all you need to do is size less and expand your stop loss. It's that simple. All you're doing is giving the trade more breathing room to have room to pull back and not stop you out. But if it stops you out, you're not risking much. You're not going to be losing much. But if it wins, you might have a very big price target. So you might also make a lot of money. All right, guys. So it just makes the most sense. You know what I mean? So hopefully that makes sense. You made 1900. Nice, bro. Once again, guys, if you guys are green for the day, which once again should be everyone. First of all, the stop loss never got hit, and the trade is still running pretty green. But for the at least the stop loss never got hit for the people holding. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, but yeah, if you guys are green, guys, obviously, like I said, go ahead and post your profits over here in the profit channel. I'm seeing a lot of you guys are already very, very green on the day. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and share it, by all means, go ahead so I can post it over in the announcement channel. And once again, guys, do not forget about the affiliates. If you guys want to try it out, like I said, give this a little heart over here. Just click this right here, get your link in this link right here, and just share it if you guys want. And then like I said, you guys can keep pretty much most of the sale. All right, guys. My purpose is to grow the community and help as many people as possible. That's what makes me happy. I promise you guys, I already make more than enough money from Apex and everything. So yeah. So if you guys want to make some lunch money or something on the side, then you guys can obviously get your own link. Literally one sale could be like a pretty good amount, I would say. I mean, for sending a link, you can make any of this. So yeah, if you guys want to help grow the community a little bit more and maybe put your friends or family on, with my teachings and everything, pretty much just get your link here. It will be in step 2. Your link right here. Sign up for it. It takes one click, and then you get your link right down here where it says WAP/Bastion Premium. Just click this like little 2 squares here, and then you get your link, and then you just send them to whoever, and that's it. You're pretty much good. All right, guys. So yeah, hopefully you guys appreciate what I'm doing there. I hope it's something. I'm gonna see how like another way to improve the server, but I feel like that's a way to kind of grow the community a little bit more. You know what I mean, bro? But yeah, gonna have so many stay-at-home moms in the. Thank you, by the way. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know what I mean? Because you guys know I don't like doing social media. I don't have an Instagram page. I do, but I don't post on it because I don't like making content. Like, it's not my type of thing. You know what I mean? So, obviously we have a pretty big group for me not doing social media, but the way I'm able to promote it is I show my work. I don't show cars. I don't flex or anything. I just show my work, and people like it, and people join, like you guys. All right, guys. But the thing is, I can only do so much. I'm only one person. You know what I mean? But yeah. But by the way, guys, is anyone still holding this? Because once again, or if anyone wants to look for a re-entry, I'm only suggesting it. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna do anything. All right. But if you want, you can also look to inverse this 15-minute gap here. All right, guys. The reason why we took profits a little bit early around this area is because obviously we approach this 15-minute bullish rally gap. But if we inverse this 15-minute bullish rally gap with enough selling pressure, you can definitely look to inverse it. It's not a bad idea. I mean, we still have room for lower, and we still have the selling aggression for lower. Obviously, I'm not going to take it because I already gave you guys this trade here, and it's kind of still running a little bit if you guys are still in with runners, which I'm seeing a lot of you guys are saying me. So yeah. Now, I'm hoping we're able to get an inverse here. We should be able to eventually. But yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I was about to say. Okay, yeah, so this candle was the news candle then. Okay, so yeah, we didn't even do much then. Because yeah, PC came out. But yeah. Would I put a 50-point stop loss with the re-entry? Yeah, in this type of market, pretty much any entry should be about 45 to 50 points, I would say. It's a pretty volatile market, so please be careful with your stop loss, all right? Um, but yeah, they don't make you click. All right, bro. But yeah, I got out with the little new spike. I got scared. Hey, at least you got out for profits. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's see if we can shoot this down past the inverse and maybe even see 25 483 into the next price target for those holding, of course. For those holding, of course. Yes, sir. Nice band though. Not bad, bro. I ended up making about 1,000 as well. Across 10 accounts, I made $128 per account. Honestly, with 3 micros, I was expecting to make like 50 bucks or something. Like I said, my goal today was not to make money. It was more to give you guys a trade and have you guys follow along with me entering. But I actually made a lot more than I expected. So not bad. Not bad, honestly. Not bad at all. Indicator update getting released soon? Yes, very, very soon. Now, for those wondering, indicator update, what do you mean? Didn't you just update the indicator? Guys, we have, Hanif has been working on a new update for the indicator. And that update is gonna include a lot of things, but the main thing that it's gonna include is gonna be notifications to your phone. So let's say, for example, you guys know, all right, everyone in here, you guys know that with the indicator, what is the main thing that makes this indicator stand out from the rest? Well, we coded it so when it finds the perfect setup, it will tell you when and where to enter, place your stop loss, and set your price targets. Right? In fact, it will actually even tell you when to go break even, when to take profits, and so on. So, how can we make this better? Well, Hanif has been working on a way to send notifications to your phone. Let's say, for example, right? You're at work, you're at school, and you can't be on the charts. We got it for the indicator. Once it finds a chart, it's going to send a notification to your phone saying, hey, the bias is bullish. Hey, we're in a bullish fair value gap. Hey, we're about to inverse this fair value gap. And once it inverses the fair value gap or bounces from the fair value gap, it's going to send a notification to your phone saying the indicator has pretty much entered NQ shorts at this price with this price target and this stop loss. So imagine me alerting, but the indicator doing it. All right, guys. So I feel like it's the best way to kind of get a little bit more active and everything. And not only would it send you alerts like when it's in a trade, when it gets out of the trade, when it takes profit in a trade, but it'll also tell you, let's say, for example, you're not on your phone, it'll tell you, hey, let's say, for example, we took out a level of liquidity and we start sweeping it, it will tell you that that NQ just swept liquidity and the price is flipping back to bullish. All right, so this will kind of help you, kind of get off the charts, and when something finally happens, the indicator will tell you something like, hey, something is finally happening. We're flipping back bullish. You should probably open up the chart and see what's going on. You know what I mean? So yeah. What if the indicator in the future uses TopX API to automatically execute trades? Maybe in the future. For now, as long as I'm getting on live and trading with you guys, I feel like that's not most of the goal. But if I ever retire or if I ever stop trading, and obviously I still have something to make up for trading, for anyone here in here that might want to still trade, which obviously I'm not planning on retiring anytime soon or giving up on trading. I love what I do. But maybe in the future we might we can definitely get the thing automated, because we have the hard part done, which is pretty much show the entries, find the setups, find the confirmations, read the confirmations and everything. All we need to do is just automate it so you get the API for your broker and it just executes it for you. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's not super hard to code. At least I wouldn't hope that it is. But yeah. Definitely needs to be more expensive. Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now once again, wait. Okay, so one topic that I want to talk about while you guys continue to hold this trade, we're about to get the inverse, by the way. Hopefully soon. I'm assuming buyers should be giving up very, very soon. And by the way, the SMT actually ended up lining up here. But what I was gonna tell you guys was, okay, so a lot of you guys yesterday, last night. All right, guys. Not everyone, but a lot of you guys actually ended up getting an email from Apex saying that let me read it to you guys. They ended up saying in the space provided, please provide a detailed written explanation of the trading strategy or system that you use. Make sure to include the following: entry rules and signals, initial stop loss and take profit points. Voice crack. Number of contracts you plan to trade based on the system stats and risk management, and so on. You guys get the point. Indicators used, auto software used, backtesting timeframes and win rate, whatever, right? Don't get scared. It literally means nothing. Now, the reason Apex does this, guys, is to kind of see if you're using automated trading or if you're trading on your own. Apex is very strict on automated trading. They barely allow it. So they just want to make sure that you're obviously following everything. You guys know Apex is known to have a lot of rules, but it's for a reason, right? So they can stay very reliable and very active. Because I don't know if you guys heard, I think it was called funding ticks. I think it was called rug pulled, or not really rug pulled, but they shut down their prop firm. Once again, guys, the pattern with a lot of these new firms is they try to make these rules so simple, so easy, and try to be one with the community, and that pretty much just backfires on them because a lot of traders out there are very, very good, and they literally milk them for their money to the point where they're running out of money and they have to shut down. All right, so when you see these very popular prop firms like Top Step, Apex, Take Profit Trader with all of these rules, obviously you can't really complain about it because these rules are made so they pay out traders and not gamblers. You know what I mean? So they actually have enough money to stay active. You know what I mean? How about Lucid? I haven't really done a lot of research on Lucid. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but yeah. But yeah, once again, if Apex ever hey, you requested a payout. Nice, bro. Nice. Hey, here, post this in this channel here so I can give you the role. Very, very nice, bro. Here, let me get the channel for you. Right over here. Very, very nice. But yeah, a lot of these new firms, I don't really do research on them because I'm not gonna use them. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, they're closing out. They paid out everyone though according to what their accounts had left. Yeah, that's a very good thing, bro. Because a lot of firms out there, my respect for that firm, bro. Because a lot of these firms, they're like, hey, we're shutting down. We're gonna take your money. We're not gonna refund you, and yeah, your accounts are gone. Goodbye. You know what I mean? But no, this firm, they refunded all of the evals that you bought, and they also paid out any money that you had left in your account. So that's a really good sign. A lot of respect to them for doing that. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If they didn't do that, I'm sure they probably would have gotten doxed like every other firm that shut down. So maybe the owner was trying to be a little bit more safe. And yeah. Yeah, like fast track trading. I'm sure you guys saw what happened to the owner. He took all the money and they found everything about him. But yeah, I'm sure no one did anything about it either though. They probably just found his address, they put it online, and no one like to this day no one talks about it, you know what I mean? So I guess long-term pain for long-term gain, you know what I mean? But yeah. Which firm shut down now? I think it was called Funding Ticks. I think it was called. I think. But yeah, you posted. Okay, cool. Here, let me give you the role for the payout role. Nice, bro. Good work on that payout, bro. Once you pass an eval, is there a way to trade the PA without paying lifetime for? No. Not with any firm out there. This entry is blue balling the. I mean, yeah, dude, it's right there. Make sure that when you enter, you have very, very aggressive price. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, it looks a little bit slower. So obviously, be a little bit more cautious. You know, just be a little bit more careful. Any update on the that? All right, bro. That slow is crazy, bro. But no, bro. I tried to find the O2 sensor yesterday at like an AutoZone and they didn't have it. So I might have to order the part online before I start driving it. The 1 minute but now a barcode. Yeah, just be careful, guys. Be careful. Obviously, yes, an inverse can work with the given volume, but yeah. And I'm assuming a lot of you guys maybe that didn't take full profits. I'm assuming you guys are still in the trade. So obviously, just continue holding if you guys want. Maybe start looking to move your stop loss to break even. The trade's already up about 50 points. So yeah, if you guys want to start going around break even, it's probably the best thing to do here. All right. Just so you guys don't risk too much behind this trade, because obviously the trade's already green, especially 50 points. You know what I mean? So yeah. David, you're right. To trust Apex compared to the new ones. I've seen so many firms come and go because, dude, it's like, bro. Nowadays, a lot of these firms, it's like they see easy money, bro. And you guys are kind of the reason for this, man. Bro, a lot of you guys like to find the shortcut in trading, and you guys like to find these super easy firms to trade. Obviously, guys, if a firm is too easy, they're gonna run. It's common sense, bro. And people still fall for it, bro. These firms, they're like, okay, yeah. So here's the business game plan, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the firm have no rules, and you can request a payout every single day, super easy, right? All of these idiots are gonna buy for $500. We're gonna take all that money. Most of them are gonna fill their account, and once we make enough money, we're gonna shut down the firm and run with the money. Boom, guys. How many times does it happen? It happens every other month, literally every other month. You know what I mean? So guys, please, you know what I mean? It's common sense. When you look, trading on itself is hard, right? When you're paying a prop firm $30 to get an account with quote unquote no rules, there's gonna be something behind it. You know what I mean? So please do your research behind every funded account. Like I said, guys, for me, when you're trading, stick to the big three. All right, guys, Apex, Top Step, Take Profit Trader, or maybe any other firm out there that's very popular. All right, stop trading these unheard of new firms. You're asking to get rug pulled. They don't have any data to back it up. They don't have any testimonials. They don't have. It's like, dude, come on now, bro. It's common sense, bro. It gets me mad. It gets me mad how common sense it is, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like a lot of you guys are using these new firms that was made in a basement, and you guys are like, no, but it has no rules, and you know, like it's daily payouts. You know what I mean? And 3 days later, it gets rugged. You know what I mean? So people just don't do the research. Yeah, because people try to find the shortcut in everything, bro, in life and trading and everything. So you see, oh my god, like I can just get one trade, $100 and request it. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean, it's never gonna end well. I promise you guys. Literally never gonna end well. But yeah, hopefully you guys learn. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, let me kind of put this out, guys. One sec. Really forgot to put that out. But yeah, one sec, guys. Now, I'm not gonna ask you guys. Okay, let me ask you guys. How green are you guys sitting on the week? Are you guys sitting really? Wait. Before you send it. Hold on. I'm gonna do a poll. It'll be easier. How are we sitting on the week? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll here, guys. Let me know how you guys are sitting on the week. I'm actually pretty curious. This week we had not that many trades, but we still had very good trades, I want to say. So yeah, let me know how you guys are sitting on the week here. If you guys haven't already, go into the live stream chat. Just kind of just select which one you guys are on the week. I'm assuming most of you guys should at least be green, not super green, but green on the week. Now, to be fair, right? The reason I'm asking this is because I'm actually curious. For this week, although we did have a short week, you guys know we had MLK Day on Monday, so the markets are closed. But we did end up catching a trade on Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. So I just want to know if you guys are green on the. Let me see. So yeah, this was here, right? So we caught NQ longs for about 30 points. We only got 30 points on Tuesday? I thought we got more. Wait, did we? By the way, we're getting a fat green to run on 5-minute here on NQ. So if anyone is still holding, be ready to take profits soon. But we only got 30 points on. I guess we did. Okay, well, yesterday we ended up catching about 200 points. And then today we caught about, if you held the trade, about 50 so far. If you held the trade. All right, so yeah, I'm not assuming you guys are super green on the week because obviously, you know, the trades were a little bit, you know, the markets were a little bit risky. But yeah. Let me check out the results. Okay, so yeah, most of you guys. Okay, yeah. So about 65% of you guys are green on the week. So that's perfect. Not many of you guys are red at all, which is beautiful. All right, guys. And if you guys are red, I'm assuming you guys might have taken your own trades because we had 0 red trades today. This week. All right, guys. But yeah. Okay, not bad. Okay, so as long as most of you guys in the premium are green, I'm pretty fulfilled with this week. And the reason I say that is because I told you guys last week that a part of me wants to okay. For example, you guys know Krabby. I know a lot of you guys in here know and love Krabby, his trades and everything. And you guys know Krabby doesn't really like trading on Mondays. He uses Mondays as more of an outlook for the week, right? He uses Mondays to see how the week is going to move. It's going to be volatile and all that stuff. For me, I'm totally fine trading Mondays, but I don't like trading Fridays. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to trade them all. I'm not saying that. I'm not. Before you guys get off and complain about it, no. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is I don't like trading Fridays. So a part of me wants to completely give out on trading Fridays. And if I'm green on the week from Monday to Thursday, I would take it easy on Friday and just enjoy an extra day into the weekend. Because obviously we made our money. Because guys, okay, look, take it from me, right? Trading on its own is very, very stressful. But alerting in front of over 700 to 800 of you guys live every day literally eats the pressure off my body. Like It's so much pressure. All right. So any day that I can try to like take easy, I will take. You know what I mean? So for example, we're super good on the week, and tomorrow we trade, and the markets unfortunately are very bad. God forbid, of course, right? I don't want to go into the weekend with the idea of, oh fuck, like I gave out a red trade, like now I have to wait all weekend to get another trade and hope that Monday is a good day. It's just so much unnecessary pressure. Now, one thing I will tell you guys, and I know you guys do, is I can give you guys, which has happened before, two months, for example. I've given you guys not even that long ago. I gave you guys a 2 month winning streak. And God forbid I give you guys one red day and forget about all the wins. It's straight focusing on the red trades. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's very stressful. So for me, I personally just prefer not to trade Fridays, not for any given reason in the markets. I'm sure Fridays move pretty good most of the time. I just don't like risking too much. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll see. I'll see if I trade tomorrow, because once again, guys, like I said, from Tuesday to even wait, okay, yeah, from Tuesday to Wednesday, literally 2 days, I was super green already. And today, I wasn't even planning on trading, but we still ended very, very green regardless. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'll see how tomorrow goes. I'll still be on most likely, like for sure. Um, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. All right, guys. Then why not try trading one micro tomorrow? Because it's not, once again, it's not the profits. I don't care about the profits. Like I'm sure if I get one red trade on a Friday, I'll still be green on the week. I'm not gonna be full porting. The only thing is I know you guys aren't gonna be doing one micro. That's the problem. So let's say, for example, we unfortunately give out a red trade, which once again, God forbid, I really hope we don't. Right? But we give out one red trade and you were like, oh, but I need profit, I'm gonna oversize. You oversize and then you go back red. Where does the pressure go to? To me. You know what I mean? So so yeah. Well, mental pressure is hours times 600. Literally, bro. Literally. But yeah. Now I might get off soon because once again I'm already kind of done for the day. I mean, I already got my share of the market, which wasn't much, but I wasn't really expecting much. Um, and yeah, I mean the trade's kind of reversing here, so I'm sure most of you guys are already out, right? Either a break even or just took full profits. But yeah, and by the way, on the you got out of break even. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, to be fair, the trade literally saw a 1-to-1, depending on your entry, of course. But it should have seen about a 1-to-1 or greater than a 1-to-1, about 55 points. On depending on your entry, of course, it could have been 45, 50, 55, whatever, right? But what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you saw 55 points on the trade, and you haven't gone break even, then I don't know what to tell you guys. So I'm assuming most of you guys already got stopped out of this trade, either in profit, in green, or at break even. All right, guys. So I'm not really gonna keep watching this trade because it already did what it had to do. So yeah, I guess we're kind of done for the day. Let me see, David. You can worry about complainers. Everyone makes their own choices. Yeah. No. It's easier said than done, bro. It's easier said than done. You know what I mean? Way easier said than done. Yeah, bro. Ask me, bro. Guys, you guys don't have to say, "Yo, David, I have a question." Just type the question, bro. Just have a question. Just type the question. Plus, what about the 15-minute inverse? Yeah, you can definitely look to take the inverse. I mean, to be fair, we're bouncing from the fair value gap. We're getting a DOL sweep. We're getting a lot of buying pressure. We're about to get an inverse of this bearish fair value gap. Remember, we have one above as well. Now, I'm not gonna let this trade. Nor am I gonna watch it. I don't really have a purpose to. I'm not gonna trade it. I'm not really interested. I don't really care about the trade. So yeah. David, is your affiliate also reoccurring subs or one-time purchases? That part for now, I have it on recurring, but I don't know if I'm gonna change it. I don't know. I'm talking to my Watt manager right now because we're gonna see. But right now it's recurring. So yeah, David, if I buy the lifetime premium, would it replace the current 3 month plan? Yes. Are there any discounts right now going on? Yeah, for lifetime, yeah. I have 60% off, I think. You try using code. I think Black Friday should work. It should apply 60% off, so it should be like $200 from the 500. You know what I mean? But yeah. So yeah, try out this code right here, and it should work. All right. Okay, yeah, I do get what you're saying. I can't read your name. It starts with the G, the one that said just block complainers. I do get what you're saying, 100%. But I also don't want people to be red. You know what I mean? I don't like that idea that much. If I bought the 3 month and got the mentorship, I think I already canceled it for you, Samurai. David, if we buy the indicator lifetime just now, do we get any updates in the future? Of course, yes, 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 of course, yeah. You'll get every update automatically done to your account. Yes. And by the way, why is the market flipping so hard from green to red? Okay, well, if anyone is still probably looking for that inverse there, you can probably take it. I mean, we're still looking pretty bearish, especially with the selling pressures that just came in the 5 minute. But once again, for before we get off, for those that are probably interested in affiliate, you guys can always get your link. It's completely free. You know what I mean? Anyone can help out. For the affiliate link, would I get paid if I use the company page link? No, no, no. Use yours. Use yours. Do not use the company page. Use yours. If not, I can't track it. All right. Or would it work if I use the link that goes straight to the product? No, no, no. Okay, look. Now that we can focus more on this. And by the way, guys, we're about to break some lows. If you guys are still holding runners, which I don't think you guys are, you guys should stop out of break even already. Okay, look. Scroll up. All right, you'll see this channel. If you don't, by the way, guys, if you don't see this channel right here where it says become affiliate, get paid, scroll all the way up in your Discord. Click on browse channels, and then on the first one, you're gonna see one that says, bro, someone made a ticket saying, "What are you doing?" Whatever, bro. You're gonna see one that says, right here, become affiliate, get paid. Just make sure that it's checked out, because if it's not checked out, it won't show up in your thing. It should be checked out. Once you check it out, you click on this, right? And then obviously you can read all the steps. It's pretty simple. You know, become an affiliate for Blasters, whatever. 70% commission. Literally 7% of anything. Lifetime, monthly, 3-month, whatever. Right? I don't care. Just take it. All right. I just want to grow the community. That's all I care about. All right. So it's super easy. Anyone can become an affiliate. This is just me explaining how it works, how to get it, you know, whatever. Since everyone in here is in the premium, you guys do not have to do step 1. All you need to do is go to step 2, get your affiliate link. All you need to do is go to step 2, click on get your access your dashboard here. Click on this link. Right? Once you're in this link, you're going to see this page here. All right. In this page, you're going to scroll down. You're going to scroll down, and then you're going to see this here where it says your affiliate links, which should be the indicator, the lifetime premium, and the premium. All right. Now here it says, I know it will say $50. It won't show the 3-month, but trust me, it's there. All right. It'll be the 50 3-month lifetime 25, which is the monthly for the indicator, and then the lifetime for the indicator as well. All right. Here it should tell you affiliate rate, which is what you're going to be getting paid if you share the link. 70% of the sale. Right, so if you don't know how to do the math, I already did it for you. So right here, here's how much you can earn. If you share the monthly premium, it's $50, so you make 35. The 3-month is 150, so you make 105. The lifetime is 500, so you make 350. The monthly indicator is $25, so you'll make 17 bucks. And then the lifetime indicator is 250, so you make $175. That's simple. So all you have to do is click on this link here. Right, it will tell you, hey, do you want to sign up to be an affiliate? Just click yes. That's it. You will get access to this page. Scroll down to your affiliate links. Right here where it says affiliate link, make sure if you don't copy this, it won't track it. All right, make sure you copy this. Send it out to your friend, your boy, I don't know, your family, whoever you want to put onto trading that has been maybe asking you like, hey, how do you get into trading? How do you do this? Whatever. And you guys like maybe show me and all that stuff. Obviously, you guys can get paid. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like it's like I feel like it's pretty fair. I hope you guys feel like it's fair. Obviously, I don't want you guys, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty fair. It's a pretty fair thing. Like obviously it's more of like a you help me, I help you type of thing. You know what I mean? It helps me grow the brand, and grow the community and help others out, which is why I really enjoy doing. And it also helps you get paid. You know, I feel like it's a pretty good amount. You know what I mean? 70% of literally anything, especially if you do lifetime. I mean, you'll get most of the sale. You know what I mean? 350. So off one sale, you know what I mean? Shit, imagine if you have 1 million friends, you know what I mean? So yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Hopefully you guys find it fair. I feel like it's a pretty fair thing, especially that I'm giving you guys more than half of the sale. Because all you have to do is share the link. I'm gonna do all the work, you know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like it's a pretty fair thing. So if you guys want to try it out, once again, just click on this channel here or go to announcements. And once you guys are in announcements, just click here, check out. Here, let me edit this real quick. There you go. You read the announcement, you know, whatever. Where it says here, check out this page. Just click here, and boom, you're in the page. All right, guys, it's really as simple as that. All right, so yeah, W Blast, very fair to be honest. I mean, I feel like I said, I'm doing all the work, like the hard part, which is alerting, teaching, and all that stuff. And I just want to pay you guys most of the sale because I feel like, you know, you guys help me get that customer. You know what I mean? Like you guys help me get the member, you know, to teach them. You know what I mean? But yeah, Black Friday. What? No, not Black Friday. My bad. New Year's. My bad. New Year's. Code New Year's. For lifetime is New Year's. I don't know why I was thinking Black Friday. Try code New Year's with an S. New Year's, and it should work for lifetime, folk. All right. Would you do another eval challenge? Maybe not. It worked perfect, bro. Perfect. Cool, man. But yeah. Other than that, and by the way, guys, yeah, if you do affiliates and I have like a discount code going on, it still tracks the discount. Obviously, you won't get the full sale, but you'll get 70% of what the discounted amount is. All right. So yeah. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'm pretty much done with the stream. I mean, we caught the trade, we caught the read. The market is slowing down a little bit, and it's also chopping up a little bit here. So yeah. All right, guys. Yeah. Other than that, are you guys happy with the stream? Are you guys good? Are you guys just double checking? No, bro. Don't say no, bro. Don't say no, bro. Come on, now, bro. I'm assuming you guys are good. One more? No. But what's it called? Please, no, guys. I'm gonna get off. I don't even know why I'm asking if you guys are happy with it, bro. I'm sure you guys are happy with it. Let me see. Blast, thank God I listened to you. I made back my loss from the day from not taking profits. I'm telling you guys, bro. When I'm giving you price targets, guys, these lines on the chart, they're not there to look pretty or they're not there to make us look smart. They're there so we know where to take profits. If we're hitting a take profit point and you're not taking profits because you want to get an extra 5 points behind the trade, if the trade reverses on you, that's your fault, not mine. Not even the market's fault. The market was literally telling you, hey, if we hit this level, there's a big possibility in us reversing. You know what I mean? What if you use the code pay monthly? Is it going to be $10 off every month? No, it'll only be $10 off the first month. Now, I do discounts not super often anymore, but I do discounts pretty often. So if your thing is going to renew and I do a discount, you could just use it. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me see. Hey, David, I've been on Lifetime Premium. I thought I fixed it for you, D-Park. I fixed it for literally everyone that had that issue. But I might have missed yours. I'll check it out now, literally after the stream. I thought I did it. But yeah. Let me see. David, please make a post explaining affiliates. I did. I did. It's pretty self-explanatory. Look, go to announcements, go to this channel right here, and I explain it here. And if you still need help with this, just click this and it's just literally a step-by-step on how to do it, how you get paid, how it works, how much you get paid, how to do it. I thought I said that already. But yeah, I made 2 announcements on it. The literal channel itself, and if you go to announcements, I also explain how to find it and how to do it. All right, but yeah. Anyways. Yeah, bro, I literally said I was gonna get off 5 minutes ago, and I'm still on. Guys, I'm gonna get off. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoy your day. And yeah. Yo, David, bro, I'm gonna stop reading the chat. It's already out, bro. It's already out. All right, guys, I'm gonna close the chat just so I stop getting distracted. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, hit me up on Discord in the server. And yeah, other than that, guys, be careful with this market going forward because it is getting a little bit choppy here. So yeah, I don't want you guys going red. All right, guys. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off, and yeah, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I go live tomorrow because once again, I am extremely green on the week, and I don't know how much more I want to risk. All right, guys. But bro, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you guys know me very well, you guys know that I always say I'm not gonna get on, and I end up getting on. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. But yeah, I'll most likely see you guys tomorrow. All right, but yeah, other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace. And YouTube guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. And once again, I forgot. I know you guys probably heard me talking about the affiliate literally a second ago. You guys can also get access to the affiliate. Once again, anyone can be an affiliate. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is, if you guys are not in the server yet, let me go here. Let me see. Roman. There you go. Okay, so if you guys are not in the premium, yes, you could still get paid. It's for everyone. Right? All you need to do is go to become an affiliate in my server and go to step 1. And in step 1, I said here, anyone can become an affiliate. So all you need to do is click on the Blastoise premium link and join the free one. If you're not interested in joining the premium, it's completely fine. I understand. But if you still want to do it, click on Blastoise free Discord, click join, and then it will just put your name in the system. And then once you're in the system, you pretty much scroll down to where it says get your affiliate link, and then just click on this link right here where it says Blastoise Premium /affiliates, and then you would have the same dashboard in which you will still have the 70% off. I mean, 70% for the affiliate. So if you guys want to share it to your friends, whatever, in which they might be interested in joining, then by all means, you can get paid for it. 70% of the wholesale. All right, guys. But yeah, other than that, guys, if you guys want to join, obviously feel free to join the Discord, which is completely free. Feel free to join the premium, which is the second link in the description. And if you want to become an affiliate, just click on the channel and you guys can join right here. All right, guys. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, if I get on. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.